The only real near misses I've had are, you know, peeing over the side at night, and you know, every now and then coming out of the cabin really completely asleep, and I've hung on to these cables with my eyes closed. And I think a few times I've had a near misses on that. But I think I push it. You know, I quite like it.
Well, was it 3 days before we got into Christmas Island on the first leg, where we got hit by an almighty squall that lasted almost 12 hours, which is very unusual and certainly wasn't forecast. And David, our expedition leader, was on the helm at the time. I think we recorded 34, 36 knots or something, with full sails up. And David hit 10.1 or 10.2.
Get in there! 10.1!
But unfortunately, in doing that, he blew up the head sail.
Ooh, liar! 10.1!
So that's really been it. We haven't had too much activity from other boats, and what boats we have had activity from, we've managed to contact on the radio, and they've either managed to divert out of our way, or were aware that we were there and could see what we were doing, and we're going to keep clear.
The only nearest miss I've had was the other day up front with Joe tying bottles back onto the boat, and we were dangling off the side, and a wave came over and engulfed us. But it's difficult to get any perspective on it when you're involved with it, but everyone was saying that it was just completely covering us with the water. It was kind of fun.
Near misses, I guess there's been a few. Hanging out in the front of the boat, putting the sail up like now. You always tend to try and be clipped on. We're not right now because it's the middle of the day. But at night time, we've had waves come crashing over the top, and you can get caught out by a sail. I think one of the biggest near misses is, so far, it's probably actually been going to the loo at night and holding onto one of the stanchions, and a big wave came past and literally knocked me off my feet onto my bum. Not very graceful, not very cool, but I was pleased to find out that the majority of, well, not pleased to find out, but the majority of people who are found at sea have their pants down, so I'm obviously not the only guy who has had a near miss while trying to go to the loo.
I think my closest call was also in Christmas Island when I was cleaning the solar panels, and we were on an anchor, and I fell off the back of the boat, and I held onto the to Ashley and had to pull myself up on Ashley. So, and I was like, thank God, note to self, don't clean the solar panels this way when we're at sea.
I had a pretty good near miss last night. I was filming with the underwater housing in the front of the boat, and it was a little hectic in the water, to say the least. Lots of waves, and it was nighttime. And I was clipped in, and I was filming underwater, so it's a near miss already that I'm gonna lose the camera, but I'm holding it at a funny angle, laying on the net with my head dangling under the boat. Huge wave comes, blows up my life jacket because they have a water sensor on them, so they inflate. Instantly thought like an octopus had wrapped its tentacle around my neck, and there was about 5 seconds of just pandemonium in my mind when I realized everything was fine. I was clipped in and I got the shot.